Hello, I just thought I'd show a piece of equipment that I use connected into my system when I need to watch something through the television. And I only use it for that particular purpose. It's a Yamaha AV processor amplifier. The model is a DSP 800. Now, this actual processor is designed to be used as an add-on processor, so in conjunction with an existing amplifier. So the idea behind it is, and the way I used to have it connected in when I had my entire system in a completely different room, when I wanted to use 5.1, what this amplifier would do would be to provide amplifier for a center speaker, 2 rear speakers and a subwoofer. Now the main left and right speakers, left and right front speakers, the actual amplification of the sound for those speakers would still be provided by my main hi-fi amplifier, whatever I was using at the time. And you know, I've had a NAD amplifier and I now have a name amplifier, and I used to use this in as part of the 5.1 system. But it's a very versatile piece of kit. It basically decodes Dolby Digital, DTS and Dolby Pro Logic. It's got a considerable amount of different sort of home cinema presets sort of built into the system. I believe it's around about 23 different ones. Connectivity, considerable amount of different connectivity, like 3 video outputs, a video loop, 2 monitor outputs, 3 optical in, 2 coaxial, 2 line inputs, 1 tape loop, 6 channel discrete input. So it's really comes sort of packed with a load of features. And yeah, you know, I've never really found the need to change or to want to upgrade this, because I'm not really, I don't watch a lot of television or watch a lot of things through the TV, but whenever I do, I always have it disconnected as part of my system, because it sounds much better than the speakers that are within the TV, and it does give a much better result. It's got a really nice remote control as well that comes with it, which I found very functional. And the way it works is because, you know, we're in a 5.1 system, which I no longer use, but when I had the 5.1 system, so I had like 5 speakers and a sub connected to listen to television and to films through it and what have you. The way that I used to have to set it up was because to try and get the volume levels right from each speaker. Of course, the front, left and right speakers would be powered by my hi-fi amp. This would power the center, the rear, and 2 subwoofers. And so the 5 surround sound speakers, to actually check that the volume levels were around about the same, there's a test button actually on the remote control, and it just goes across all 5 speakers, and then, you know, I could adjust the volume of my front speakers, which was controlled by my hi-fi amplifier, to match the volume of the center and 2 rear speakers, which would be controlled by this Yamaha AV processor. So now what I find is when I'm watching TV, I no longer use rear speakers, or center speaker, or a sub. Maybe one day, you know, I'll get around to connecting that, but to be honest, I'm using these Riga RX3 speakers, and I found that it provides me with adequate bass, and also in terms of like the mid-range clarity, the vocals are so clear and very detailed, so I don't really find at the moment the need to reconnect a center speaker or two rears, because I mean I'm not really watching a great deal of things through the television system, but yeah, I just thought I'd briefly show this. I mean, I've had this for, well, I was trying to figure out how long I've had it, but this apparently was What Hi-Fi's product of the year for the year 2000. So I don't think I've had it that long, because that would have been, you know, around about 17 years ago, but I certainly had it, I think, must be around about 14, 15 years, maybe longer than that even. So, but it's like I say, it's still functional. The actual sound that I get from it, and you know, I even use like a Chromecast connected to my television, what have you, so I can cast from my iPad or whatever. And in terms of like audio quality, it's really is very nice. I think it provides a lovely rich sounding tone to music, and also vocal delivery is again very nice, great mid-range, and you know, I find like listening to the television with the television speakers nowhere near as good as this, and when this is connected to my system and watching TV with this connected as part of the system, wow, it does give a much better viewing experience. So there you go then. Yeah, that's the Yamaha AV processor amplifier DSP E800. So thanks again for watching the video. Bye bye.